On Christmas Day 2025, the roads of Northern California were a beautiful but treacherous sight. Fresh snow coated the steep mountain highways, turning them into slick, unforgiving paths. Holiday traffic crawled along, drivers hyper-aware of the ice and the steep drops just beyond the guardrails. For one family, that awareness wasn't enough. An SUV carrying a couple and their 2 dogs lost its grip, sliding right off the road. It came to a horrifying stop, teetering on the very edge of a steep embankment. The vehicle didn't fall. Not right away. It just hung there, suspended at a sickening angle. Its rear tires barely clung to the icy ground, while the front end dangled over nothing but empty air. Inside, the couple was frozen in terror. They knew any wrong move, any slight shift in weight, could send them plunging down the slope. Other cars slowed down, some pulling over. Among them was Air Force Staff Sergeant Ruben Tala. He was just passing through when he saw the precarious situation. Tala sized it up instantly. The SUV was unstable, the road was a sheet of ice, and first responders were nowhere in sight. There was no time to just stand by and watch. Without a word, Tala and several other strangers, people who had never met before, began to work together. They instinctively understood that pulling the SUV back onto the road was too risky. The first priority had to be stability. Using whatever they could find, ropes, vehicle straps, and their own combined strength, the group anchored the vehicle. They formed a human chain, digging their feet into the snow, gripping the ropes, and holding the SUV steady. Every single person in that chain was crucial. Every hand mattered. The cold bit through their gloves, their boots slipped on the ice, but no one let go. The weight of the vehicle strained against them, but their collective will was stronger. With the SUV temporarily secured, Tala and a few others carefully approached. They spoke calmly to the couple inside, telling them to stay perfectly still. One by one, the rescuers helped the man and woman out of the vehicle, guiding them across the treacherous ground to safety. Then, it was time for the dogs. The poor animals were terrified, sensing the danger all around them. With the same gentle care they showed the owners, the rescuers lifted the dogs out and carried them away from the edge. Only after every life, 2 people, 2 dogs, was safely away from the vehicle did the group of strangers finally step back. Just moments later, the SUV gave way. It slipped from its precarious perch and tumbled down the embankment, crashing into the trees below. But by then, it was just an empty shell. What could have been a Christmas tragedy became a stunning display of human connection and courage. No single person could have done it alone. It was the quick thinking, trust, and shared resolve of complete strangers that made the difference. Staff Sergeant Tala never called himself a hero. For him, it was just a situation that demanded action. But witnesses later said his calm leadership was essential in keeping the rescue focused and successful. On a day meant for celebration, this group of strangers gave a family the greatest gift of all, their lives. There were no medals handed out on that snowy roadside. Just the quiet satisfaction of a job well done, a shared look between strangers, and the powerful reminder that sometimes, the strongest force in the world is simply people helping people. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe for more.